Dutch A1 exam changed again, but this time only on spreken part. My name is Soma and this is Dutch residency. Let's dive into the news and I will show you the news part and the changes that they apply to the Dutch A1 exam so you can prepare better. It's now Nederland website, which they announce anything new about the basic civil integration exam known as MBB exam, joining partner exam, I don't know, embassy exam, all kind of names, or A1 exam. But you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go down. The exam has three parts, which, as you see here, last year, since 1st May 2023, they changed the latent part. This was a really big change. They made the exam actually quite harder. So a lot of my students now are struggling passing this part, honestly, because the two parts with pronunciation was a big help for students to pass this part, but now it's not possible anymore. I was very worried about the new changes for spreken part or speaking part that it's already applied since 1st July 2024. So already we have some students who passed the exam with the new material. And honestly, we're very happy with the result. The exam has three parts. They already changed the reading, they already changed the speaking. I will not be shocked if they change the kindness part soon, especially because this is a very easy part. Like it's literally 100 question, and every time they bring exactly 30 of it. So yeah, let's hope. Let's see what will happen. But I'm not shocked if they're going to change this part as well. It's now Nederland website, which they announce anything new about the basic civil integration exam known as MBB exam, joining partner exam, I don't know, embassy exam, all kind of names, or A1 exam. But you know what I'm talking. As you see, this is the speaking part. I press on it. So it comes to this part that they're gonna announce what are the material we need to study, etc. about the for the exam. So if you go down all the way to the end, here it is. This is for the speaking part. So still they say that you have 35 minutes. This didn't change. The number of questions is 12 question for the first part, and this is 12 question that it will be a sentence to fill in. This also didn't change. 24 question, same. But let's see here to check the exam material that we had before. So as you see, the PDF file is here. This one here, I would say, you see that this has been uploaded at March 2024. So this is the new one. It's correct. Okay, as you see here, this PDF file is from March 2024. So this is the correct one. It's 13 page, Spreken A1. And look, if you've seen already the previous one, the questions are quite similar. I remember first time when I saw this, I actually thought that this is a wrong PDF because it is really similar. If you go down, you see that was a two-page, and it was always almost similar. I think it was 60 question and now it is maybe 75 or something. So they only added to it. And I checked all the questions before and they didn't remove any question here, which is good because if you studied it already and from the old material, then you don't need to be worried because those all are included here, and just a bit of few questions, and which are quite simple, honestly, have been added to it. So, for example, what doet u graag buiten? This is a new one. I don't remember it from the old material, all kind of this stuff. So I think it is 15 or something extra question added to it, which is a very good news for the first part. The second part is the part that we had some sentences that we had to fill in. So let's also check that one. Okay, the second part is almost the same. We had some sentences we had to fill in, and usually with one or only two words at the end of the sentence. If you're my student or you studied already the previous videos, you see that this is a very typical. The first question is the same, and if you scroll down, honestly, I don't see anything new. It doesn't catch my eyes, but we went through this file already with my team, and we noticed that some of the questions are new. So they add, I don't know, around 24 or something new question to it, which I will upload very soon in this channel. So we don't need to worry about. This is a good news for us because with students who studied already the material, they don't need to suddenly change it. You just need to study a bit extra for the exam, which is a very good news because the exam level cannot really change or jump suddenly because the material is almost the same. And what they mentioned is that they're gonna choose from these questions for the exam, but not changing the style like the previous one. Okay, I'm going to show you something interesting, which I'm not sure about, but probably it is a correct guess. So, as you know, here they announced the previous sample exams. So, if you go here, this was the speaking part of the exam. Let me click on it. Yeah, this one, speaking pro. Yeah. Okay, so the previous one we saw, the PDF file, was the exam material is supposed to ask the questions and choose the question from that, but this is the sample exam itself that you will see similar to what you get in the embassy. So let's check this one as well and see if something changed here or is it the previous one. Happened. So first question. Okay, I don't know if you hear the sound or not, but what is Urgeboortedatum was one of the questions we never had in the real exam materials. So let me check. So I'm not going to check all of these questions here, but we already checked it. And what we notice is they did not change the sample exam. So this sample exam that you see here is there from years ago, and they did not adjust it to the new material they introduced. What I was looking for was I was checking because these questions were new. So we already previously had the issue that our students would be really a bit scared when they see these ones because this was quite harder compared to the material they had to study and it was introduced by the website themselves, which is from E&A, but then from Duo or I don't know, Naar Nederland website. What we were struggling with is this level of spreken was slightly harder compared to what they introduced. And what I was looking for personally was I thought they're actually publishing either the source of these questions, so maybe we would see some of these questions in the material they publish now, but it's not true. I looked for it and some of them are similar, so it is obvious that it's from same source, but not really the questions. So yeah, they did not update this one. They did not, but they did add some questions to the material. So you cannot really earn anything from this sample question here. It's not adjusted yet. I don't think they will adjust anytime soon, honestly. So, which is always good because then the previous videos we have and other people put on the internet are all valid. So second part of the exam, which is these parts, that it was supposed to be one sentence to fill in. Yeah, this is also similar to the previous one. So yeah, there is nothing we can really get out of this part of the question. So I'm gonna close this chapter. This didn't change. They didn't adjust it. We cannot really do anything with it. Probably most of the parts will be similar. Just few questions will be added to it. The only thing remained is one other thing. I'm gonna check if they adjust or align to the new rule or not. Okay, come back to this page, which they announced all the changes, etc. We went through the three parts. We went to the spreken part. We went to what they mentioned about it. We went to the questions, and this is the last part, which is the assessment model. So let's check if that one changed or not. I'm gonna click on it. And this is the assessment model, which it's exactly the same file we had from long time ago. They did not change anything. It is for the both parts. First part is the vraag antwoord, and the second one, aanvulzinnen, nothing changed. Still, they're gonna care about two things. If the question and the answer is correct and it makes sense, you're gonna get the score. If it doesn't make sense or it's not correct, you're gonna take 0. If the pronunciation is good and understandable, reasonably, you're gonna get the mark and the score, else you're not gonna get it. And this is exactly the same for the two part. So they did not update these ones. The assessment is exactly the same. By the way, this file is in Dutch, which is very strange because this is for A1 exam and people cannot understand this. So I have the translation of this part. In case you want, I can upload it for you and let me know. So we covered anything that could change after this new announcement about the spreken part. As you see, it's not really a big change. Luckily, it's not like listen part, but still, probably I'm gonna make one new video for all the A1 exam because now two parts change from the three, which is almost the important parts. Because as I said, kindness is not really an important thing. Please let me know if this video is helpful and stay tuned for the new video because there I'm gonna write everything with the new rules. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.